What's up, guys? Billy Carson here, also known as Forbidden Knowledge, live here on YouTube. Something that I rarely do, but I look forward to doing it a little bit more. Okay, it's been an exciting time right now. Some of you may know that I did launch the forbiddenknowledge.tv, and I'm really hoping that the sound is coming through right now. So if you guys can hear me, make sure you let me know. I'm actually using okay, just checking here. I'm actually using a mic, so hopefully everybody can hear what I'm saying. Okay, good sound, excellent, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. Today I'm going to talk about how to make the Anunnaki Elixir of Life. If you don't know, there is an actual Sumerian tablet that talks about the elixir that the Anunnaki would mix. Ninhursag was the one responsible. She was basically the person in charge of medical staff and medical treatments, and she used to actually create this thing called the elixir. Now, the elixir of life was a combination of several things. One of them was colloidal silver. Okay, so this is the Forbidden Knowledge brand, colloidal silver, and colloidal silver was first brought to humans by Thoth the Atlantean. That's why on the very front of the bottle you see Thoth. Okay, from the cover of my book, Compendium of the Emerald Tablets. This is my own brand, but he talked about this over 30,000 years ago, the benefits and health benefits of colloidal silver and what it can do for the human body. So this is very ancient information. It made it into the mainstream, into the more modern time frame. Before vaccines existed, what did they used to give you? Colloidal silver, guys. This is what you use to fight flus, to fight cold and flu, to fight viruses, also to fight pneumonia, to fight bacteria infections, skin infections. And, you know, it's a real amazing product. You can take it internally and it will go into the body and help to heal even organs. You can put it on top of your skin to heal skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis. It even treats herpes 1 and herpes 2, which is pretty amazing because that seems to be a real big problem. Right now in the modern times, people are still dealing with something like that, and this actually can treat it. So it's amazing for pink eye. It's amazing for ear infections. Just a variety of treatments that you can utilize with the colloidal silver. But it's great for your body. And what happens is it actually it has nanoparticles, suspended nanoparticles in distilled water. These nanoparticles are tiny, very much smaller than the size of an actual cell in your body. And they're able to penetrate the cell wall. And when they get into the cell, they kill viruses and bacteria on contact, the dangerous things in your cells. Keeping your cells healthy is keeping you healthy. Okay, that's what you have to remember. The monatomic gold, which is the Forbidden Knowledge brand now. This is the brand that I've been taking for a very long time. I actually worked out a deal with the company to have my own brand of it because it's so good. The combination of these two things is very, very powerful. The reason why I'm showing you this is because a lot of people ask me, how do I take this stuff? What does Billy Carson do with these things and how does he take it? So I'm going to actually demonstrate it to you today, exactly how I take it and what I do. Okay. Why monatomic gold? It's an aurum. Now, the evidence of this has been found in temples all over Egypt, pyramid structures, altars. In ancient times, they would take the monatomic gold. They would take this aurum, this powder, this gold powder, and combine it with distilled water, and they would actually drink it. They would actually combine and drink this. Why? Because, first of all, gold has a lot of phenomenal benefits to it. It goes inside the body, and it actually can heal organs from different illnesses and sicknesses. But the biggest benefit of monatomic gold is that gold is an electrical conductor. And the thing that's amazing about gold is it doesn't lose any amount of energy on the transmission from point A to point B. Now, if you take a standard copper wire, for example, and you put electricity in on one end, even with insulation, you're not going to get the same exact amount of electricity on the other end. Why? Because of something called friction, okay? And the friction that it takes for that energy to travel along that line, it dissipates. So by the time you get to the end, you lost some power. The same thing happens with our thought processes, with our brains and our neurological system, the neurological processes in the human body. Okay, you are literally operating from this electrical component, this electrical biological component in your head called your brain. Now, in your brain, every thought that you think, and you're thinking thousands of thoughts a minute, they generate these things called synapses in between two neurons. These neurons don't actually touch. They're nanometers apart, and then the synapse jumps from one neuron to the next. Now, the speed of those neurons determines how fast you're capable of thinking on your feet, literally. When you drink alcohol, for example, or you take a drug that makes you high, something called a downer or alcohol, it slows down the speed of the synapses. That's why people are acting like they can't walk and they can't talk and they stumble and they can't drive. When you're drunk or you're high, it's because the synapses between the neurons has actually slowed down. You've slowed them down with the chemical. What this does, monatomic gold, it speeds up the synapses in between your neurons. Why? Because it powers electricity. It makes the electricity jump faster. This increases your recall capability. It's like taking bilberry extract on steroids. It's like bilberry extract, times 100, to the 10th power. This is very important stuff because what happens is when you're thinking about something, it's all about your recall capability. When you have to think about something, when I'm doing lectures, presentations, when I'm talking on all these TV shows, my recall capability is impeccable. I have the recall capability. It's almost as if I'm reading it directly out of a book, but it's coming right from my mind in real time. I attribute that to taking this for almost 30 years, monatomic gold. I've been taking almost 30 years monatomic gold in combination with colloidal silver, okay? And so I'm gonna do a quick mix today and show you what we have here because I have my kettle of hot tea here. Let me just grab my cup. Hold on a second, guys. So I've got my cup here, okay? This is what I do every day. I wake up in the morning. The first thing I do when I wake up is I do a meditation. I do my meditation typically about 30 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer. 45 minutes is like a really, really good meditation, but sometimes on average, I would say about 30-minute meditation. Then I get up and I do some stretching. The next thing I do, I get a cup, I get a lemon, okay? I squeeze the lemon into my cup. I like to do a half of a lemon. Whatever I don't use, if I think there's enough juice left in it, I just put it back in a Ziploc bag and save it for another day, okay? I take my kettle with my hot water, not too hot, but hot enough. I add some aloe, okay? Just organic, non-GMO aloe juice. Just a little bit. That's great for the skin as well. I take my monatomic gold. I give it 4 squirts. That's about a good tablespoon size right there. And then I take my colloidal silver and about a tablespoon as well. Let that steep. And you got yourself a phenomenal alkaline drink here that's going to heal the body, heal your skin, make your skin look incredible. I don't know if you guys, I don't even have to put lotion on my face or anything like that or any moisturizer. My face is always moist. My skin is always moist. I've got 5 kids. My oldest kid is 30 years old. My daughter, my oldest daughter is 29. She's pregnant, having a baby in a couple of months. That'll be my 3rd grandchild. My oldest son, who's 30, has 2 children. Now I have 2 grandchildren there. One's 3.5, one's 2.5. And then I have my daughter who's 27. And then I have another son that's 24. And I have another son that's 20. Okay? Guys, I'm telling you, drink this every single day for 30 years. A great drink, tastes great. I look forward to it. I usually take it on an empty stomach as well because I like for it to go directly into my bloodstream and get into my body. I don't want to eat first and then drink this stuff. I want it to go right into my body with an empty stomach. I may take this again in the afternoon, the colloidal silver, now that there's COVID-19 out here, to help boost my immune system. And then I'll take another one right before I go to bed, another tablespoon, just to have it flowing through my system. Another thing that I do with the colloidal silver is I'll put it in my nostrils. Okay, I put it in my nostrils because it kills viruses. Now, I'm not saying it's going to kill the coronavirus, but I don't want anything to get me sick. I don't want anything to weaken my immune system in case I do come in contact with this coronavirus. If it's real and if it's out there and I come in contact with it and my immune system is down, I'm going to have a problem. I don't want that to happen. So I do this 3 times a day to keep my immune system up. The monatomic gold, I take it in the mornings only, and it's a great drink. Tastes great. Actually, when you get done drinking it, you don't feel as hungry as you normally would. Typically, I'll have some berries. I like blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries for breakfast. Not a lot, just a little bit. And a cup of Jamaican coffee, Jamaican mountain coffee, because that coffee is naturally alkaline. Most coffees are not alkaline, but that particular kind of coffee is alkaline. So I drink that coffee. But just give you a quick synopsis again. The Anunnaki, what they would do was they would mix these 2 things together. Specifically, they never mentioned aloe, they never mentioned lemon, but they did mention these 2 things mixed together into something called the elixir of life. There was another green leaf that they would add to it as well. I think it might have been, to be honest with you, it might have been the marijuana leaf or the hemp leaf, but or the oil extracted from that into the actual juice. So I can always add CBD to this if I want to add some CBD. But right now, this is what I've been doing for a very, very long time. To me, I feel like it works great. I've only had 8 colds in my entire life. In my entire life, since I've been born on this planet, I've only had 8 colds. I was so good at not getting sick. I volunteered at the YMCA. I volunteered at the Tequesta Trace Middle School. Then I volunteered at the Nova High School. I volunteered for AAU basketball, USSSA basketball, US Junior Olympic basketball. And I coached all of these kids and trained all these kids. And year after year after year, for 8 years, they got sick all the time. I never got sick. I never missed a practice, never missed a tryout, never missed an actual tournament or a game. And I was so good at not getting sick, I got an award for not getting sick. They gave me an award for my consistency. And I really attribute that, to these products right here. So again, the link is in the caption of this video if you want to check it out. You can also use coupon code FORBIDDEN with the number 4, coupon code 4BIDDEN for a discount. I highly recommend them. And this is part of the Anunnaki elixir of life. One of the reasons why they were always able to heal themselves internally and externally, why they were always healthy. This was what they used. They used to make this what they call the heroes of old. This is what they used to call it. The heroes of old would drink the elixir of life. And these are the products that I use. So I use the aloe, the colloidal silver, and the monatomic gold. Monatomic gold, incredible stuff for the brain matter. Okay, I'm just telling you right now, the brain matter. If you're struggling with remembering things, if you're trying to keep your recall capabilities up, if you're feeling like you're not as sharp as you used to be, you need to get on monatomic gold. It's going to speed up this thing like you wouldn't believe. Just try this for about a week or 2 and then read some books and then try to remember what you read. Try to study some content and then try to recall that content. And you're going to be like, wow, my memory has gone like incredibly up. Like my recall ability has been increased, and it's all because of monatomic gold. That's what I attribute it to, guys. Now, did I already have a pretty good working brain? Yes. But as you get older, you start to fall off a little bit. I never had that decline. I haven't had that decline. I'm only ascending. Instead of going up and down, I just continue to go up. I'm just telling you, I just continue to get better. So that's what's up, guys. So look, I appreciate you guys. That's what I take every single day. A lot of people have been asking me, I got DMs, I got emails, I got everything. I said, I'm just gonna make a video and save this video and put the video out there. That way everybody can see what I do every single day. This should answer a lot of questions for a lot of people that come across this video. I take the colloidal silver, the monatomic gold, the aloe, and a lemon every single morning, literally every single morning. And I think it works, guys. I think it works. I don't have any wrinkles on my face. My recall capabilities are good. I'm in great shape. I can run, jump. I can still play basketball, play soccer. I can play with my grandchildren. I take my kids to, when it wasn't COVID-19, I take my kids to the park and play against them on the courts and stuff like that. And I feel great. I don't feel like an old man whatsoever, okay? So I highly recommend it. You guys can try it out. Don't forget also, there's something that I'm doing right now, very, very special. A lot of you may have seen on my social media that I have a phone number now, a text message number that I'm able to text message you guys back and forth with. And every night I spend about 2 or 3 hours just going through the messages, answering questions. So you can actually text me. Now here's something interesting. Today I announced that I'm giving away a brand new 21-inch iMac computer. No strings attached. From a lot of you who have followed me for years know I do this from time to time. I give away things. I gave away blenders. I gave away food processors. I gave away 20 books. I gave away thousands of dollars to hurricane victims. I've given away vacation packages and hotel stays and airline tickets. Now I'm giving away an iMac computer just as a way of saying thank you. What you have to do is you have to text me. You have to text hashtag IMAC, hashtag iMac. So you're going to text hashtag iMac to 954 area code. This is for US only, sorry. To 954 area code 245 0086. That's 954 area code in the United States. And so it's 954 245 0086. You can text me hashtag iMac. That automatically enters you into the iMac drawing. And in about 8 to 10 business days, when the computer arrives, it's been ordered from Amazon.com. I paid for it myself. I will have a random drawing, and I'm going to then put the camera up right behind me as I go to my text messaging software. And I'm going to have a bowl with all the letters of the alphabet inside the bowl, A through Z. And I'm going to have a blindfold, and I'm going to randomly pick out a letter. Once I pick that letter out, then I'm going to go onto the software. This will all be recorded. Then I'm going to type that one letter into the search bar. And the first name that pops up in the SMS iMac contest entry is the person that gets the iMac computer. Then we will contact that person. We'll ship the computer to them at no cost to them whatsoever. And then we'll try to get them on a video to show them opening it and explaining how it's going to help them, what they're going to use it for and everything else. Okay, and we'll bring that video back to you because you guys know I always like to back my videos up with videos, whether it's a donation, whether it's a GoFundMe. I always bring you back more information about what we did with it so you guys can see what you participated in and how it made people feel. That's just what I do, all right? So I appreciate you guys so much. Again, remember the number is 954-245-0086. You can text me. If you text hashtag iMac, if you have a question for me, just text me 954-245-0086. Just text me a question and I'll try to respond to as many as I can. I typically try to get to them all by doing a few every single day, a few hours a day. It seems like I always pretty much get to most of the questions, okay? So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to check out my new streaming TV network, ForbiddenKnowledge.tv. That's ForbiddenKnowledge.tv. And right now we are on the internet, ForbiddenKnowledge.tv, but we're going to be on Roku, Amazon Prime, Amazon Fire Stick, and Apple TV in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, guys. So, join now, get a free 3-day trial. A lot of content on there, over 1,000 episodes of content and more going up daily. When I logged in a minute ago, I saw my editor was uploading 30 new shows just today. They're all in transcoding mode, which means that they're going to be available soon. Great documentaries, yoga, exercise, workout, esoteric wisdom, Egyptian mystery schools, lectures and conferences from speakers from all around the world, including myself. Just a great platform, and we're building it more and more every single day. By this time next year, there'll be over 15,000 episodes up there, and it's doing phenomenal numbers already. I'm really excited about it. ForbiddenKnowledge.tv. So check it out. Get your free 3-day subscription today. And what I'm doing for everybody that subscribes, after their 90th day, I used to do it right away, but I learned my lesson with that. After your 90th day of being on the service, you get a free 7-day vacation. And for those who follow me know that I have access to these vacation packages. I use them to travel around the world myself. There's 3,500 destinations. And I give them away all the time. I've been giving them away for a very, very long time. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can pull up the redemption list right quick so I can show you guys while we're on live. Let me go to my login here and show you how many people have actually redeemed these vacation packages. I'm logging into the system, go to my redemptions. Okay, so I'm on the redemptions here. These are all people that have redeemed the packages, okay? That I've given away over the years. These are all the people that actually said, oh, you know what, I'm gonna use it. And actually did use it. If I blow it up a little bit, make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see. This stuff is real, guys. Real deal. 7-night resort combo, 3,500 locations. There's a ton of those. A lot of people took advantage of that. Airfare for 2, I've given away hotels, airfare for 2 at hotels, restaurant certificates, you name it, guys. All right. So the battery on this phone is about to die. So I just wanted to hop on here, spend some time with y'all. A lot of great content on forbiddenknowledge.tv. Don't forget to check it out. And don't forget to text me because my number is 954-245-0086. Hashtag iMac. Put yourself in the contest to win that. Don't forget, go to forbiddenknowledge.com and use the coupon code FORBIDDEN with the number 4 and get a discount on monatomic gold, colloidal silver, the Anunnaki Elixir of Life. You don't want to miss it. Okay? I think it works pretty good, guys. When I look in the mirror, I'm happy with myself. All right? Peace and love from Forbidden Knowledge. See how we can turn this thing off now.